Floyd Schofield was the big winner tonight. That man, we saw how he got emotional in the ring after the fight. He received a lot of hate from the fans after things happened the way that they did with Shakur Stevenson, and the way that him and his father talked themselves into that fight, and they were talking greasy, man, and about all the things they were going to do and the performance they were going to put on, and then all of a sudden at the last minute, boom, they go ahead and they pull out of it, right? And it's all these suspicious circumstances, and they claim to be poisoned, like somebody's working behind the scenes. Whatever, man, whatever. But all of that went down, and they received a lot of hate for it, okay? Floyd Schofield is in the ring after this fight, and we saw how emotional he gets, and he gets on the mic post-fight. He's talking about how he was even considering walking away from the sport. I mean, think about how drastic that would have to be. I mean, this young man has put everything into the sport, has been involved in it his entire life. It's like wrapped up his entire identity in a lot of ways, and he's so down because of so many what people are saying and so many what the fans are saying that he's actually thinking about walking away from it. And then he comes out here tonight against Tevin Farmer, and a lot of people had this as a 50-50 fight. You know, he was a favorite, slight favorite on the books when you're looking at it from Vegas, but when you were talking to a lot of people and watching interviews, you were seeing a lot of people were picking Tevin Farmer, saying that Floyd Schofield wasn't going to be locked in. He may not be fully ready for this. He's still a young guy. He's going to be able to handle it. They were talking about the experience that a guy like Tevin Farmer had when we saw it with those 24 rounds with Williams and Payday. And then Schofield comes out here, man, and he finishes Farmer basically before he can even break a sweat. Goes out here, goes with the basics of 1-2 and puts the man down, and that's all she wrote, right? 3 knockdowns. And that's it. First round stoppage. Could not have went better for him. Goes in there, throws Shakur's name out there again, talking about how he better be ready come July 12th because he understands what Zepeda is going to bring to him. And we're all going to see what happens. Like, that fight is just going to continue to get bigger, right? It was one that we already had. We were this close to seeing it. Now, should Shakur Stevenson go out there and win that one, it's like, man, Turkey could be putting this one back in the future for us, right? Now, we see a fight happen this quick, and obviously people get all excited about it. It was an awesome performance. We want to see more, and you could watch the whole fight, 100 times. It's not going to obviously last. It didn't last very long, but we didn't get to see much at all from him, right? So it doesn't answer any questions that people had. We wouldn't see how he would handle any adversity. We wanted to see how he was going to go in there and really be able to handle somebody who we thought was a world-class performer, a gatekeeper, wherever you put Tevin Farmer. I mean, this was a man who is very talented. Now, obviously, after this fight, people are going to be talking about him much differently, but going in, don't forget, people had this as a 50-50 fight. Schofield went out there and blew him out. Now, look, Shakur came out. He jumps on X after the fight. He makes the tweet basically saying, don't get too gassed up about this one, okay? Young dudes particularly are really dangerous early. Everybody's dangerous early, but you look at these young dudes, they are particularly dangerous early. This wasn't so much a Floyd Schofield standout performance. This isn't something that we should be taking and all of a sudden raising this man's stock super high. The story of the night was that Tevin Farmer was being irresponsible. He wasn't giving him his just due. He didn't come out. Maybe he wasn't fully warmed up. Maybe he wasn't ready. Maybe he didn't work the pads enough in the back and get his sweat going. And he wasn't locked in exactly as to what Floyd Schofield could bring to the table. And he just got caught unaware by a dude who's athletic and he can punch. Now, look, of course, Shakur Stevenson's going to say that because we know what these dudes were just this close to fighting and they're going to be fighting in the future. Nevertheless, good performance by the young man. I was impressed. Put him as the big winner for the night, obviously, because of what was what was at stake, what was on the table, not only for the future, but what this fight meant to him and what people were expecting from him, what people were expecting from Tevin Farmer. So great stuff. Great stuff. Can't wait to see what's next from the young dude. Let me know what you think. Did you expect, even in your very long tail, small expectations, but is a possibility, did you think that he was going to come out here and put together a performance, even in the first 3 rounds, that was going to be able to stop Tevin Farmer? Did you think Tevin Farmer was going to be able to get the win, and now we're here? And what do you want to see next for Floyd Schofield? Let me know.